Well, as ever, when it comes to Donald Trump, it's important not to take everything he says literally. He approaches things as a businessman. It's about leverage, it's about applying pressure. At the same time, though, his latest threat of exit should be taken seriously, given he has withdrawn America from a whole series of programs and organisations and agreements, including numerous UN agreements with the America First agenda. Now, what you've seen when it comes to Iran clearly are relations with NATO allies, some NATO allies and America clearly have been damaged with the blocking of using airspaces. We've seen in terms of Spain actually closing their airspace to US warplanes, Italy refusing to allow use of US aircraft to use a Sicily base. The AfD, the opposition in Germany, now calling for the tens of thousands of American troops in the country to leave, something that has been reported Trump himself has considered already. But of course, you have previously seen Trump's warnings in preceding years, warning Germany not to rely on Russia, something that sadly the German government ignored that warning. Trump was very, very, of course, unhappy about Germany's close relationship with Russia. And now you've seen in recent years Trump ramping up these demands for NATO allies, for countries in Europe to increase defence spending. And it's led us to a situation now where the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is now warning that after what's happened in terms of Iran, the US is looking and reconsidering its relationship with NATO, which would be absolutely devastating. And you've got Rubio there sadly quoted as saying, we're going to have to re-examine the value of NATO and the alliance for our country. And that if NATO is just about defending Europe if they're attacked, but them denying us basing rights when we need them, that's not a very good arrangement. That's a hard one to stay engaged in. Now, again, hopefully this is just Trump applying pressure and America isn't going to seriously contemplate pulling out of NATO. But you can see this interview that Trump gave with the Telegraph that's saying that actually that is beyond reconsideration and that Trump is potentially considering this, which of course would be an absolute disaster. But please do let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.